হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, ওয়েলকাম টু আওয়ার চ্যানেল জ্ঞানকেন্দ্র। আজকের ভিডিওতে খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট জেনারেল নলেজগুলি নিয়ে আলোচনা করব, যেটা তোমাদের সামনে যে কম্পিটিটিভ এক্সামগুলো আসছে সেই এক্সামগুলোতে খুবই হেল্পফুল হবে। ফার্স্ট কোশ্চেন, আলফা ক্যারোটিন ইজ এ প্রোটিন প্রেজেন্ট ইন হুইচ থিং? ফার্স্ট যে কোশ্চেন সেটা অ্যান্সার হবে উল। নেক্সট, হোয়ার ওয়াজ দ্য ফার্স্ট সেশন অফ কনস্টিটিউয়েন্ট অ্যাসেম্বলি হেল্ড? এর অ্যান্সার হবে নিউ দিল্লি। Third number, which of the following is used as a moderator in nuclear reactor? উত্তর হবে গ্রাফাইট। Fourth number, which planet look reddish in the night sky? এর অ্যান্সার হবে মার্স। 5 number, what was the source of the blue gemstone lapis lazuli for the people of Harappan culture? হারাপ্পান সভ্যতার কালচারে ব্লু জামস্টোন, ল্যাপিস লেজুলি এগুলো সোর্স কি ছিল? 5 নম্বর অ্যান্সার আফগানিস্তান। Next, Sachin Tendulkar scored in 100 international century against which country? এর উত্তর হবে অ্যান্সার বাংলাদেশ। Next, 7 number, in baseball the two opposing terms consist of how many players? Answer হবে 9 player each. Players each, 9 players each. Next, 8 number, the improper function. 5 number, what was the source of the blue gemstone lapis lazuli for the people of Harappan culture? The answer হবে আফগানিস্তান। Next, Sachin Tendulkar scored in 100 international century against which country? Answer Bangladesh. Next, 7 number, in baseball in two opposing terms consist of how many players? Answer হবে 9 players each. Next, the improper function of which result in conditioned myxedema in human being? Answer হবে thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. Next, in 1610 Galileo Galilei discovered 4 moons of which planet? Answer Jupiter. Next, in the Vedic society, which was the term used to denote a group of families? Answer হবে গ্রামা। Next, who was the chairman of Union Constituent Committee of the Constituent Assembly? উত্তর হবে জওহরলাল নেহেরু। জওহরলাল নেহেরু। Next, which element that does not occur in nature but can be produced artificially? Answer হবে প্লুটোনিয়াম। Niam. Next, when had India a planned holiday? Answer হবে after the drought of 1966. Of 1966. How are latitude and longitude? Perpendicular to each others, perpendicular to each other. Next, number. Which philosophy holds that the world is created and maintained by universal law? Jain philosophy. Next, which book is authored by V.S. Nepal? Answer হবে A House for Mr. বিশ্বাস. Mr. Vishwas. Next, which can be used for biological control of mosquitoes? Answer হবে Gambusia. Gambusia. Next, which proclamation of national emergency automatically suspends? Right to freedom. Next, the latitude of a place is the same as which place? Celestial pole, next, what was the script used in the earliest Tamil inscriptions? Answer হবে Brahmi. এটাকে ব্রাহ্মী লিপিও বলা হয়। নেক্সট, in which technology to do cryptogenic engines find applications? Answer হবে rocket engine technology. Answer rocket technology. Next, 2 number. Shovana Narayan is a reputed personality in which field? Answer হবে classical dance. Next, during which plan did prices show a decline? First. 4th number, which instrument used for finding out wind direction? Answer হবে wind vane. Next, which sports handled the North Indian trade during the Gupta period? Answer হবে brooch. Next, which vitamin is considered to be a hormone? Answer হবে D. 7. On the basis of financial crisis, how many times has emergency been declared by the President of India? Not even once. 8 number, which is the element found on the surface of the moon? Answer হবে titanium. Next, why is Beaufort scale used? Answer হবে to measure wind velocity. Wind velocity. Next, which Tomar ruler is credited to have established Delhi? Answer হবে Anagopal. Anagopal. And 11 number, My Music My Life is the autobiography of which person? Answer হবে P.T. Ravi Shankar. Next, 12 number, which was the first talkie film of India? Alam Ara. 13 number, through which translocation of food minerals in plants take place? Phloem. Answer হবে phloem. Next, 40 number, when does relative humidity decreases? Answer হবে with increased temperature. Increased temperature. To increase with increased temperature. Next, 15 number, who was the Sultan of Delhi who is reputed to have built the biggest network of canals in India? 15 number answer হবে Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq. 16 number, what type of party system has been involved in India? Multi-party. Next, 17 number, a man with a dark skin in comparison with a man with a white skin, what will experience? Less heat and less cold. Next, 18 number, which bank is the banker of banks? RBI. 19 number, where are a large number of species are found within a small unit of area? Answer হবে wet evergreen, equatorial forest, equatorial forest. Next, 20 number, Krishnadeva Raya wrote a famous work, namely Amukatalamaya in which language? Answer হবে Telugu. Next, এক নম্বর, folk painting Madhubani is famous in which state? Answer হবে Bihar. 2 number, which is the tree requiring minimum water for its growth? Babul. 3 number, which poet does the Constitution of India does not mention? The Deputy Prime Minister. Next, which country is the largest producer of bauxite? Answer হবে Australia. Next, which Indian rulers was a contemporary of Akbar? Answer হবে Rani Durgavati. Next, how are oxygen and ozone? Allotropes. From where did India introduce cultivation of tobacco, tapioca, pineapple? Answer হবে South America. When was the Reserve Bank of India taken over by the government? Answer হবে 1948. Which is found on the western coast of continents between 30 degree and 40 degree latitudes? Answer হবে Mediterranean climate region. Climate region. Next, which school is paintings developed independently during the Mughal period? The Bijapur school. Next, number, which is foot and mouth disease found? Cattle. 12 number, who decide the number of judges in a high court? Answer হবে president. What denotes the smallest temperature? 1 degree on the Kelvin scale. Next, in which latitudes largest quantities of bauxite is found? Next, tropical latitudes. Number, which was the first English ship that came to India? Red Dragon. Which tree once very popular in social forestry? Eucalyptus. Is now taken to be environmental hazards. 17. Foot and mouth disease is animals a current epidemic in some parts of the world by which caused? bacterium. Next, in which animal is respiration done by skin? Answer হবে frog. The rural Australia region is the famous industrial region in which country? Answer হবে Germany. Which was the first newspaper to be published in India? Bengal Gazette. Next, with which does the power to extend or restrict the jurisdiction of the High Court rest? Answer হবে with the Parliament. Next, gobar gas contain mainly which gas? Answer হবে methane. Which is the biggest public sector undertaking in the country? Answer হবে railway. Which rocks is transformed into marble? Limestone. Next, which Englishman was follower of Gandhiji in South Africa? Polak. Next, by which number of the quality of gasoline sample is determined? Answer হবে by its octane number. Due to bite of mad dog, the disease hydrophobia is caused by which virus? Rabies virus. Next, who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner of India? President. Next, what is the principal reason for the formation of metamorphic rocks? Extreme heat and pressure. Next, who said, I therefore want freedom immediately, this every night before dawn, if it can be had? Mahatma Gandhi. Next, a temperature at which both of Fahrenheit and the centigrade scale have the same value? -40 degree. 12. With which is the tennis court oath associated? French Revolution. Next, which is the tax that takes a higher proportion of one's income as the income rises? Progressive tax. Next, where is the Sargasso Sea located? Answer হবে North Atlantic Ocean. Next, 5th number, who commemorated that Crisp's mission was postdated check on cashing bank? Answer হবে মহাত্মা গান্ধী। Mahatma Gandhi. Next, 16 number. Medicine for epilepsy is obtained from which lichen? Parmelia. 17 number. Up to how much age can the members of Union Public Service Commission function? 65 years. 18. Which type of glass is used for making glass reinforced plastic? Cottage glass. Next. Which is the greatest known ocean depth? Which line is the Pacific Ocean? 11,033 meter. Next, 20 number. At which one place did Mahatma Gandhi first start his satyagraha in India? Answer হবে Champaran. Next, with which country is Orange Revolution associated? Answer হবে Ukraine. Next, with which field was Pandit Bhimsen Joshi associated? Music. What percent of water is lost during transpiration? 99%. 4 number. Which is the most populous city in the world? Tokyo. Next, by which ruler was the practice of military governorship first introduced in India? Greeks. Which country has the briefest constitution in the world? USA. When temperature is gradually decreased, what is the specific heat of substance? Decreased. What is the mean of invisible export? Answer হবে export services. Next, which is the country with the highest density of population in Europe? Answer হবে Netherlands. Next, Bhapt Tukaram was a contemporary of which Mughal emperor? Answer হবে Jahangir. Next, who was the first person to cross the Alps with army? Hannibal. What is the loss of water in the form of water drops called? Guttation. Next, who was made the Home Minister when Jawaharlal Nehru formed the interim government in 1946? Sardar Patel. Which foreign country is close to Andaman Island? Myanmar. who was called Jinda Pir living saint in Mughal India. Jinda Pir, Aurangzeb. Next, which metal is non-toxic in nature? Gold. Which is the latest addition to the list of UNESCO's World Heritage Site in India? Red Fort. Which committee was assigned to recommend reforms in insurance sector? Malhotra Committee. Which state shares boundaries with the maximum number of other states of India? Assam. The first railway line in India was opened in which year? 1853. আজকের ভিডিও এতটুকুই। ভিডিওতে যারা নতুন তারা অবশ্যই ভিডিওতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করবে এবং বেল আইকন প্রেস করে রাখবে যাতে নেক্সট ভিডিও পেতে খুব তাদের সুবিধা হয় এবং নোটিফিকেশনে পেয়ে যাবে। নেক্সট ভিডিওতে আবার দেখা হচ্ছে।